Hey guys, welcome back to the Soul Sisters podcast. We are doing something so epic, Alex.
The time has come. I'm so excited and so nervous, actually. I don't know. I think it's his energy, but spoiler alert, spoiler alert.
We have our husbands on the show. They're here. They're here. The two quiet hubbies are here.
Finally. Now you get to see what all the hype is about.
I know. We've talked about you guys so much. Not in a bad way, in a good way. And now, well, sometimes in a bad way. No.
I'm sure.
And now you're here. Now you can speak for yourselves.
Yeah, now you can.
You guys have...
You can dish on us. Give the insider scoop on us.
I don't know if people want to know those things.
It's so mean.
Well, we wanted to bring you guys on because we always talk about like our friendship and like friendship in general. But I mean, you guys are our best friends, right? And Josh is like, since when?
Well, no, we're not. Like, we're friends, but
We're friends, but like it's a casual thing.
Yeah.
We're not best friends yet. We're not at that level yet.
It
but
takes a good solid 20 years of marriage, I think.
We'll get there.
That's funny.
People are like, I want to marry my best friend. And Josh is like, we're still like getting to know each other.
Every day is a new day with you.
So we want to talk about how we met. So do you guys want to go first or should we go first?
Do you want to go first?
Danny, when you first saw Alex, were you like, oh, did like, you hear like, huh, I just died in your
it was something like that. I thought she was cute.
I thought she was cute. Cute enough.
I saw her, I was like, she's pretty. I like her. She didn't feel the way about me.
Yeah, we'll get into that in a minute. But yeah, like he always liked me. I didn't always like him.
What about, so she was pretty and what else? That's it.
That was it.
That reminds me of Swan Princess, where he's like, "You're beautiful," and she's like, "And?" And he's like, "What else is there?"
You're beautiful.
Yeah. Like, what else matters?
Your turn.
Quickly pivot.
So, no, I guess we met at church, obviously. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think in the beginning, when I first met you, I wasn't really like looking for anything, you can say.
Yeah, neither was I.
So, but then after about a year or so, was it like 2011? We kind of like became closer friends, getting to know each other more. So.
And then 2012 is when we like went on that mission trip together.
So that was like it was like a more of a longer.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Like a friendship.
Yeah,
it was a friendship first, and then type of thing.
Yeah. No. No, I think that's what makes this work so well. Because even though I did not like him from the beginning, we did end up becoming friends and getting to know each other. I mean, we skipped like several steps.
Oh.
Like we kind of started sleeping with each other very quickly, just because whatever. But then, even though it was backwards, we definitely were, got better acquainted, became closer friends. And yeah, I think that's a really big part of it, starting off as friends. Kind of is the litmus test for success.
I think so.
Because without it, it's not. Because I mean, yeah, sure, there's like that fire of romance or whatever.
The chemistry.
But at the same time, if you don't like each other,
on the base
like
level,
then no, I don't think you can. You can.
Do you guys agree with that?
Yeah, I mean, you have to be attractive to the person.
I was gonna say, yeah, probably you have to be hot.
They can be hot, but they can be like dumb as rocks, and for me, I'm like, nah, like it wouldn't work out. So I mean, you have to have some kind of personality and
substance.
Substance it's not all just looks.
Yeah.
So I think
You're speaking to
being,
Danny's heart right now. Yeah.
like getting to know someone and like being their friend or knowing who they are as a person is more attractive than what they look like.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So when did you look at me and go, I just died? When did that play?
I think
in
it
the
started.
background?
It started like when we were doing that mission trip thing,
Mm-hmm.
like going to those. Like I don't know if I can't remember if it was weekly or monthly meetings. I don't
It was
know.
like weekly.
But yeah, it was like during that time frame, and then there was a time she said she needed a hug. So
Oh,
gave her
you
a
were like,
hug.
I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I'm
jump
gonna be
in
the teddy bear
there.
for this.
Wow.
So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Cute.
Yeah.
Cute. Okay,
I always
cute.
thought you were cute since the
Thanks.
first time I saw you.
Uh-oh.
I didn't like him. But again, I was also dating someone else when we first.
Oh,
when
true.
we first saw
Timing.
each other. Yeah.
Timing is everything.
Plus being in the back of church like just does not help your cause.
Can't help it. I'm angry.
That's true. Very angry.
Very angry. What were the red flags?
Red flag.
I know. I was
Very
gonna say,
angry.
Red flags. Anybody?
No, for him it's definitely so for you it's just you sound so sexist. Your red flag is that you just are so sexist sometimes. Like it's like why am I even here?
To make you a sandwich.
Yeah. Clearly. Be in the kitchen where a woman belongs. But and then also another aspect to that is when the science comes out, like the whole thing where women just scientifically need more sleep.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I don't want to believe. I don't. It's like
No,
it's
I
science.
believe it. I just don't like it. There's a
Exactly. There you
difference.
go.
That is true because she's like, she'll sleep at like 9 or 10 p.m.
And then like I barely wake up at 7. I'm
and
like,
I'm
why?
like, I'll go to bed like at 2 in the morning and wake up at like 6, like fine.
Yeah. What is it that? Why do you guys do that?
What is it that?
What is it with that? That's what I meant to say.
What is that? Oh, it's losing butterflies.
Oh,
No.
I don't know.
Hold on, let me put it back.
Yeah, why do you guys need so little sleep? What's up with that?
It's just how we are biologically.
Yeah.
We just don't need as much.
You're ready to hunt and gather in the morning.
It's so
Something like
annoying. So annoying. I need so much sleep.
Me too.
We'll
I know
sleep
for
when we're
me,
gone
it's
from
like
this
the
world.
moment I wake up, I'm up.
Yeah, no, that
It's
yeah.
not a gradual
I
thing,
can
it's-
literally tell myself to go
Oh.
back to sleep if I
Me too.
if I try hard enough.
Me too.
I can literally just like no, we're gonna take another hour, and I go back to sleep.
Well, we have more complex machinery. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah, no, we have
We are
things. We have
complicated machines.
things that make things.
Yeah.
We have things that make things. Yeah.
Why does that sound
Yeah.
like you're like sure, okay, whatever you want to believe, that's fine. That's fine.
No, he's seen it. He's seen two creatures come out of me. So he's seen it in full
Nice
blown
to know
action.
you love your children.
Yep.
He was a little traumatized, I think, right?
No,
Oh, okay.
no, it wasn't as. I mean, it was pretty graphic. But it was actually no, it was good to watch. I remember watching the first one with Joshi, and like his head was like this,
Oh gosh.
and I'm like, how is he gonna just come out of it? It's like, is he alive? Is he okay?
Is he okay?
And there's like, just calm down. He's fine. Next thing you know, he just comes
Pops
right.
out.
Yeah, he just pops out. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh, okay.
that's called fetal ejection
Yeah.
response.
Ugh.
When your body's
But
like,
it was
bye.
it was like a very weird thing to see it, just like right here, just like his head.
It was a
just,
very weird thing to feel.
yeah, I'm sure.
It was intense.
Oh, prepare yourself.
So what do you guys like to do for fun that would be like
Wait.
weird or boring? Oh wait, red flags.
I was gonna
Red
say,
flags?
have we
didn't jump
discussed?
over red flags?
Y'all,
Oh, oh, oh.
putting Danny out here. Oh, what's mine?
You're crazy. That's all I can say about it.
He thinks I'm very nonsensical.
Yeah.
Like I do things illogically.
Oh, because
Yeah.
you're super logical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he thinks.
You're very illogical. It drives me crazy. I see you running around back and forth, like instead of being systematic, just
'Cause you're
running
very-
in circles. I watch you and I'm like, I could go from here, grab the 3 things that you need, and go over here, and you
Listen,
take them all one by one.
It's all about getting your steps in, okay? Why do you think
She's trying to finish her
why do you
hair
think
circles.
I stay so slim and trim? It's because I take these extra steps constantly, all the time. You think I want to be this way? Whatever.
This is how your brain works, I guess.
Not very well, apparently.
No, it kills
According
me.
to some.
It kills me.
Red flags?
Red flags?
For you?
Oh no.
No.
He's like, there's so many.
I don't know. I guess just in the beginning, she didn't like cook enough for my liking. That was probably the only red flag.
That's this Hispanic guy talking.
It is. Well, because you come from a Hispanic mom who
Yeah.
like cooked every night and cooked
Yeah.
a lot of food, even if it
Protein and
was
2 sides.
Protein and 2 sides.
with seasonings.
Let's go.
That felt like a blow.
That was
felt
targeted.
Like
That
so
was
on purpose.
targeted.
So I mean, it's like it was a little bit of a culture
You know, with
shock.
taste and flavor.
You know? Like actually well cooked.
So it was a different. It was like that was like I guess in the beginning was like my biggest
Culture shock.
culture shock thing.
You're like, I thought you were Hispanic.
Yeah, I was like, what happened here?
You bamboozled me.
But yeah, other than that, I mean, it's I don't have any other red flags.
Okay.
What's the beige flag?
The beige flag is like one of those things that's not necessarily bad or good, I guess. It's just one of those things that they do that you're just like,
okay.
okay.
Oh, okay.
But I'm trying to remember, you had a beige flag. Oh, I know what your beige flag is.
Say it.
It's the way that you know how to appease me, yet you refuse to do so.
Oh.
And that kind of sounds like red coded, but honestly, it's very important that he doesn't give into my brat self because I can be very bratty. Like I want another red flag. Okay, thank you. But yeah, like he knows exactly what would make me super happy, and just won't because it's not. You can't just.
He's like, he doesn't want to make you malcriado.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all short term. It's all very short term, little instant gratification things.
That you do?
That I want.
That she wants. Oh, okay.
So it's like she'll see little tiny like $3 plushies. She's like, oh my god, this is so cute.
Because they're little.
And I know.
I like little stuff.
And then I'm like, no, you need to put that back. We're here for other things. You're going to take it home and it's going to disappear.
It does disappear.
I know.
I never know where they go. They're too tiny. They're too small. But yeah.
That's so fun. I feel like you're kind of like that too.
Yeah, in a sense, yeah.
I thought about the other day. I'm like, he never babied me. Like,
Yeah.
Because I definitely can go into baby mode. Where
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
And you don't baby me. I think maybe that's good. I used to be mad about that, but I'm like,
Yeah,
no,
now
it's
I'm like,
probably
it's
good.
You're not supposed to like agree so much.
Don't make true statements.
Get out of here. That's his green flag. He's very honest.
That is a good thing.
He's so honest all the time.
Is it too honest though?
Depends on the person.
Yeah, I guess depends on who you ask.
I've definitely insulted people not insulted, offended people by being overly honest. But
It's all in delivery. He's working on delivery.
yeah.
You don't think it's a big deal?
I mean, people just kind of gotta get over it. I mean, if it's true, it's true. Like.
Yeah. It's like why sugarcoat something that is it is what it is.
Yeah.
Logical. The logical mind.
Spark.
Should we go on to the next one? We have so many good questions to talk
Yeah,
about.
let's do it.
Okay, so what do you do as a couple that is weird or boring that people would think is weird or boring?
So, polarizing politics. We talk about really radical politics in our spare time.
Yeah, it's for fun.
We go to
for
breakfast.
fun.
We go to breakfast and we talk about
Hitler, it's fine.
Yeah, is it? Yeah, that's actually it. We do talk about Hitler. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever. I won't say what direction we lean into, but that's fine.
That is
But
weird. I will say that
It is
weird.
It is weird because I think most people try to avoid politics.
Yeah.
But
But it's good when you agree on politics, that's for sure.
That
Do you
is-
guys agree mostly?
Yeah, we pretty much agree.
Yeah.
On the majority.
Yeah, that's good. Because imagine if you were like totally different when you thought about
I don't understand those marriages at all.
How do you get along?
Like, how do you, every 4 years, what happened?
You just want to kill each other.
One moves out.
One moves out. What is it now? They're abstaining from having intercourse with their husbands now because the 4B?
I don't know.
I don't know.
What is that?
It was the whole thing, the abortion.
Yeah, wives are not having sex with their husbands over them. I guess the husbands voting against the abortion stuff, and the women wanted or more pro-abortion. And it's not just the married couples; it's also like people doing it with Tinder and all these other things. They're just refusing to have sex with anyone.
Yeah, they'll like delete their
any
dating
kind
profiles.
Of conservative leaning.
And it's like,
Really?
well,
Yeah.
you're making the dating pool a lot better with you not
I mean,
in
it
it.
makes it better for people like us.
Yeah.
We don't have to deal with those people.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
Dog.
Oh. How'd you see that?
It was literally like in my eye. But yeah, that's the
We like to
weird-
watch Survivor. We like to watch. That's so boring now. I don't think that's even that weird. I don't think. Maybe it's boring. I think it's just the boring part. But we love to watch Survivor.
Or like the other show.
Love is Blind.
Yeah, Love is Blind.
like to
Oh
watch
yeah,
Love is
you guys
Blind
do.
sometimes.
You're definitely a Love is Blind. You're like, you should watch it. And I'm like, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can. I don't know how to tell you that, but I guess I'm telling you here right now. I was like, I don't know if I can. But I'm sure once you get into it, like
And you
you're
get into it,
invested.
yeah.
What is it, like Love on the Spectrum, whatever?
Oh,
I started
love that show.
Oh, but I don't know. It's the initial plunge for me
Yeah.
that I'm just like, these people look hella unhinged. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I can't do like the crazy reality shows like the Housewives, but I do like.
Oh, and you
I
see
do like
that
some
that
reality.
is where I thrive. I'm like, give me that drama between people that I don't know with money that I don't have.
Red flag.
Rude. Disrespectful. It's like we stopped that bit forever ago.
Doesn't matter.
Go. Next question, please. We did not come here for you to bully me. Red flag.
What's the most surprising thing you've learned about your spouse over the years?
All her red flags.
Seriously. It's like, what are the most surprising thing? Oh, that he's actually a lot gentler in spirit than he would have you believe.
Mm-hmm.
He has a very gentle spirit. Like I think he has to be abrasive, or he has to look like he's abrasive just because he's been through things in life, but his spirit is very gentle and truly kind.
Oh, that's so nice.
Like-
Look at those nice words.
But yeah, that's enough of that. I don't want to ruin it.
I don't want to ruin it.
Mm.
I would say the same thing for you. It's kind of like becoming like a father has really been cool to see you like become that. And like I think I always knew you were going to be a good dad, but just seeing you put in so much effort and like all of that blossoming has been really cool to see.
Yeah. Thanks.
You see, at least he said thank you. You say nothing. It's your silence that lets me know you're
Yeah.
grateful. I know. It's
Yeah.
fine.
I
give
had,
it-
I had nothing smart alecky to say back.
Yeah. That's how I know.
And now you...
Well,
Oh, now you're.
well, I would say for me it's what was the question again? Just so I can-
What's the most surprising thing you've
Oh.
learned about your spouse? So it could be negative or positive, honestly, but
Well, no, I mean-
surprised.
I guess with our younger son, I would say just her being so on top of everything. Because if someone asked me like a bunch of questions, I'm like, I don't know. Like,
Oh, you're
Yeah, about
you're one of
Jimmy
those
and
guys on
stuff.
Jimmy Fallon or whatever.
I
it
mean,
is.
well, like I know
Yeah,
some of the
yeah.
stuff, and like
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
tried to like I guess ask her some of the information, but like some of his medicines, and like I don't know anything of
Yeah,
those.
no.
Other than
It's
that.
hard.
So I know like it's good that she's very, that's very important to her, and that she's.
She's super involved.
Yeah.
I see her all the time when she's with.
Because there's a lot of some kids, they don't have that kind of parent. Their parents
Mm-hmm.
might not care as much or just whatever, and then she does a very good job making his life as easy as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's so nice.
Isn't he sweet? Oh, sweet.
And his medical history is long, guys. This
I'm
is like
sure.
a book.
No,
This
I
is
am
like a
sure.
book of
Like
information.
you're very much on top of both of your children. Like
Yeah.
you're with
Yeah, I
it.
would say both of them.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Specifically Jude, just because of all
Right.
this
He
stuff.
just needs
but
so
yeah.
much attention. Yeah.
And Josh is another book.
Another book. Yeah. he's
A different
book.
genre, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah, Josh, he's like, I don't even know. I was going to say something. I can't even think of like a crazy book. What surprised you about Alex, Danny? Tell us everything.
I don't think there was any surprises.
No?
No.
Not
Well,
a
you're
single
hard on your
one?
sleeve, Alex. That's why.
Me.
Yeah.
I'm all out there.
You're all out there.
He knows.
Yeah.
You didn't think that I would be too much of a brat, and then I actually turned out to kind of help you out. I feel like no,
No, I figured that's how it was gonna go.
yeah, because you didn't think I was gonna be too lazy. I felt like I was probably really lazy at the beginning.
At the beginning.
You
At
see?
the beginning.
At the beginning, still, do you think?
A little bit.
Okay. Well, clearly I make it work enough. That's the surprising thing. I make it work enough. Okay.
We should have had a marriage counselor here
I guess.
present for this.
A mediator, if you
A
will.
little mediator.
Mediate the divorce.
Oh my gosh. What's a challenge in your relationship that turned out to strengthen your bond?
I think it was finding out how to communicate.
Mm-hmm.
How to communicate and understand each other's communication styles.
Oh yeah, that's so important.
Because his was actually they were so similar that we were
A lot of it was just not talking.
not talking. Yeah.
Avoidant.
Yeah,
Like, we're both very avoidant
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
We're both super avoidant.
Yeah, and I think working through that has allowed us to obviously blossom,
Mhm.
and then be able to become more. Well, for me, it's more confidence in myself. Just knowing that I could say how I feel, and then you not, because my thing is, okay, if I say how I feel, you're gonna run away or leave.
A little late for that.
Yeah, so you're locked in. But yeah, that gave me an extra sense of confidence. And I don't know if that gives him an extra sense of safety or whatever. But just knowing that he can communicate with me and I'm willing to listen versus, brush you off or whatever.
Yeah, communication is so important. It's literally everything in marriage. It's literally everything. And when, you're avoidant, like, we're also very avoidant. It's like, how do we get any progress? There's no progression because it's just like, no, I don't want to talk about it. 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 So that does make it really difficult so what opened up that opportunity to start communicating? You just started communicating, or did something spark that?
I think it was me doom scrolling Instagram. Believe it or not, Instagram can kind of be a place, a place where you can get some valid information, but and just kind of looking into myself. A lot of being with him has been going through an introspective journey with myself, because I want our marriage to work.
Right.
So, and I know that he's not always the problem all the time. Like, that's just not, we all have our flaws, and we all have things that we, do or don't do that is either helpful or hurtful. So it was just taking a look at myself and then deciding, okay, well, I don't want to keep doing this. I don't want to continue this cycle of like upset, then, lack of communication, then depressed, then, because it's just too, it was mentally and physically exhausting. Like those kind of emotional things just literally physically exhaust me.
Yeah, me too.
So I just decided, let's get better at it.
Yeah.
Let's do better, because I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, it's hard. It's super duper hard. And if you grow up responding in a certain way, you have to retrain your brain to do it differently with your spouse,
Yep.
Because this is like a long-term relationship that needs to work.
Yeah.
So it's like, we got to figure this out. I feel like ours, we have something kind of similar. I feel like pretty recently, maybe like about less than a year ago, we went through a really tricky time where I had to be really vulnerable and let I am really struggling in this area. Like, I need you to know that I feel this way. Like I feel, you know, whatever, not seen, not heard, whatever. And I feel like that really opened up an opportunity. He really saw how hurt I was, and I felt bad that I had felt certain way, whatever. And then I think that really unlocked an opportunity for us to be brutally honest with each other instead of just like hiding feelings so much. And I think that helped us a lot to communicate. And then I felt very seen because I was like, this is all the garbage that I've been holding in. And then it's like, and then I felt like there was nothing to hold back. So I felt like it really made us, at least for me, feel very open and ready to talk about everything, which I think helped a lot in our relationship.
Yeah.
What did you say? Right?
Like, I agree.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that really helped me a lot because I was struggling, and you finally saw how I really felt. Like I wasn't, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, I mean, it just happened the way it happened. There's no like, I'm not trying to make you feel bad.
No,
I'm just saying like that's how it came to be,
Mm-hmm.
and it actually became a blessing in our relationship versus like a bad thing.
Right.
Because then we were able to be like, okay, well, this is how our feelings, you know, this is what we really are feeling. Let's figure this out. And I think that helped a lot.
Yeah.
So it seemed like it was a bad thing, and then it ended up being a good thing.
Then it actually ends up being a good thing.
I think
now,
I'm fumbling.
finally. No, you're.
I'm
I
like
get
trying
it.
to figure
I
out
get it.
what
No,
to say,
yeah, how to go.
it.
Yeah, no, I get it though.
But it's so important because we either saw our parents do it a certain way, or like we never processed our feelings a certain way, and then it's like we're just
That
like
carries over.
It carries over into our marriage, and we can do better for ourselves.
Stop the cycle.
Stop the cycle. Well, the last question on here before we wrap up is, what's the most unexpected way marriage has helped you personally grow? So individual. This is an individual question. How has marriage helped you grow personally? What do you think?
Well, I mean, it just made me more responsible, more, have more, like, how you say it, think about your actions before you do it. Because you're not just, like, surviving for yourself now. You have wife, kids. So everything you do is, you have to think, well, does this benefit my family, or is this going to hurt my family? Where before you just did everything, you're like, oh, oops, I made a mistake, but it only affected me. So I say just being more thoughtful and things. Yeah.
That's a good answer. Good answer.
She's like, you're going to get so many cookies after this. Good job.
No, that's true. I feel like I think I was very selfish in my feelings, I think, before, like what I want type of a thing. And yeah, like very similar to what you're saying, is just like now you got to think about other people. And like even in previous dating experiences, it was always about what I wanted. It never really felt like a two people thing. It was like, I want this. And then I think being in this relationship where we're like committed and we want to make it work, that it's like, no, it can't just be about me. Actually, I don't know if we want to talk about another episode, but this older lady that I go to church with, she's so cute. They've been married for like the longest time. I want to say 60 years. And I was like, Miss Ethel, tell me what the secret, like, tell me what you guys did. And she told me that she went through this really hard time around the 10-year mark of marriage. And I was like, I relate, tell me more, please, give me more. And she's like, my husband, he's a man of few words. I'm like, more, please, I'm on the same page with you. And
speaking to me.
Yeah, she said it was really, really difficult for them to communicate, and she felt very isolated and blah, blah, blah. And ultimately she said she just started writing down things that she liked about her husband. And she said it started with one. She's like, at the beginning, she's like, all I had was one. He has beautiful blue eyes. So she just wrote, he has beautiful blue eyes. And she said she would tell him this. She would say, you have beautiful blue eyes. And then like the list would get longer and longer. And then so finally she said she would have super long lists, and she would say these. So not only would she write it, she would say it. And she said this helped so much because it helped me be grateful for the husband I have. And it helped him know that I am grateful for him and see and validate him and see him, because then it became more like I love your character and I love your, it wasn't just like I love your blue eyes, and I was like, that's so awesome. And I'm like, I haven't done it yet.
Like, I want to do it, but
we should do it. But I just thought that was really awesome advice, because then it also put it on it did put it on my like my plate to do. It was
Yeah.
like something I needed to do.
The ball's in your court now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I was like, I really like that advice, but I need to do it now. I need to implement it and write down all the things I love about you.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
For me, it was, he's honestly inspired me to just be better in general. I was talking to him the other day. I was like, my parents made me, but he made me better.
I love that.
Because just him leading by example, I've learned that kindness does not need to be reciprocated all the time. Like, you need to expect to show kindness without any kind of reciprocation in return. Sometimes you're going to have to give of yourself and not get anything back. And watching him kind of give up his time, because a lot of times his family calls him to go fix this, that, and the other, and there's no complaint. It's just, all right, I gotta go do this and whatever. And before, I used to be like, oh, these people, they're just taking so much time away from my husband, from me, and like, what the heck? And so I noticed that that's not real. I wasn't always exhibiting real kindness. So it was always like, okay, well, I did something for you. Now you need to do something for me. And that's not how it works.
That's how you thought love was.
Yeah. Yeah. And sometimes it's going to be sacrificial and you're not going to get anything back. And that's okay. I think society expects you to be like, okay, well, you have sacrificed so much. Here's your get back now.
Right.
Here is your reward. And sometimes you're never going to see it. And that is a very hard pill to swallow.
It is. Yeah. Super hard.
That's how love has to operate.
Yes.
So.
It's sacrificial.
Yeah.
Yep. That's so good.
So
That's so true. When you have kids, you're going to see that as well, because you're going to like give all this stuff to your kids and you're going to be like, I know none of this is going to be returned ultimately.
Yeah.
You know, and they do love you, but
Yeah,
I'm just saying all the effort and stuff.
It's on your
put
part.
into
Yeah.
them, yeah.
Yeah.
It is sacrificial. Yeah.
What about you?
No, the biggest thing is I've learned just more how to be more responsible.
Yeah.
I
Me
mean,
too.
Yeah, I mean, because just like with Josh, it's like everything I do now, it's not for me. Because I could live with the bare minimum and be perfectly happy. Like, I don't need much. But everything I do it's not for me. It's to make sure that you have everything you need. I want to make sure you don't have to work. I mean, that's like the entire goal of everything I do.
So sweet.
It's like I like having you home. I like you having free time. I like you not having to go and work for someone else and be miserable, because we all know it's terrible.
Because you want me to work for you only. Slave driver.
Yeah.
He's like, I want you to be my secretary.
The secretary I sleep with.
The selfish part of that is that you're home all the time and you can cook for me whenever I want. And,
Does she cook good though?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I cook good now, right?
Yeah, you do. You do.
Oh, you're so mean.
They're mean.
I do cook good though,
No,
right
you
now?
do, yes,
Oh
yes.
my gosh, I'm so insecure about that now.
Their insults hurt more than anything else from anyone else. Cut so deep. But yeah. He's a good one. I'll keep up. Whatever.
Aww. Well, thank you guys for being part of this episode of the Soul Sisters podcast. We love you guys.
Happy to have you.
And we will be back for a part 2.
Did you know that?
No.
No.
Danny's like, yes, I'm so excited. All right, we'll be back for part 2.
See you then. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Soul Sisters Podcast. We would love it if you could share with a friend.
And like, subscribe, follow, all the things. Anything that you guys share and promote is going to help our podcast grow. And obviously, this is for you guys. Like, we want this to be something that's edifying and entertaining and fun and a friendship that you can build on via podcast, just like literally listening in the car. So anything that you can do to share this podcast would be so wonderful. And we'll see you next time. Oh gosh, the little heart.